Back everyone. In this video we are going to do pretty much the same thing what we did in the last video, but with a more practical approach. We're going to use Git, and that is how it's professionally done. That's where your Jenkins pipeline is kept. So its version control can be maintained if there is an error, and all the advantages of GitHub, you can roll back and do stuff and edit it easily, share with developers and so on and so forth. So we are going to just quickly create a repo. I'll create it public so you can use it too. And you can do that. So let's just make a directory for Jenkins work. Yeah, that's right. Jenkins work. Okay. Random commands. Username one terminal one. Just confirm our files are there. Yeah. So we are going to create a Jenkins file in our editor. You can use a Visual Studio if you want. It will give you a little more help, but for me, this is fine right now. Let me just make it as basic as possible. Stage. Yeah, that's God. That's a lot. Let me just I will use a Visual Code Studio next time, but for now, let's just deal with it. For those who are not familiar with the syntax, you can refer to the first video again. Okay. Not a very neat one, but it's done. Not better yet. I can globally configure it, so you don't have to enter it again. Here, once that's done, you have your Jenkins file here with some basic code. You're going to create a new job like before. I can keep the same file. Create a pipeline and skip all that. SCM is our Git and a repository URL. So it will check for a Jenkins file. So if you don't have a Jenkins file, it will give you an error. You don't need credentials right now because it's a public repo. Now, branches to build is important because if you leave it like this, let me actually show you. So branches, is that repository browser? No need to change that. Script path is Jenkins file by default, and that's why your pipeline code should be called as Jenkins file. Hit save. This will give us an error, and I will tell you why. If you build now, and it will show in the output git fetch tags for spoon. I mean, basically could not find heads master because this is something of a terminology problem. So because the main branch is not called master branch, it's main branch, but Jenkins does not know that yet for whatever reason. So just change it to main. That's where our code is. Once you do that, it should perfectly work. That console output is perfect. No credentials specified. Fine, fine, fine. All the git commands are internally running. This is our output. The first stage, this is the second stage, end of the pipeline. Everything worked perfectly. So that's how you integrate Git. Fairly easy, but still something you have to know. I don't want to add something else in this video because it's going to mess up things. It's a fairly short video, but we'll pick up from here. Okay, so see you in the next video.